The movie starts with a man running along the shore when he finds a game board. He takes it home and gives it to his son. The boy thinks it looks like Ludo, so he ignores it. But at night, strange sounds start coming from the game. When the boy opens it, he finds a video cassette inside. Curious, he plays the cassette, and suddenly, a bright light flashes. The boy is pulled into the video game and disappears forever. The story then jumps 20 years ahead to 2017. We meet a boy named Spencer who is playing a video game. He gets a message from his friend asking if he has done his homework. Spencer is scared of his friend, so he quickly stops playing and finishes the homework. His friend then calls him to a place called Freak House. Meanwhile, we meet a girl named Bethany who loves social media and is always posting pictures. Spencer arrives at Freak House with the homework. This house actually belongs to the boy who disappeared years ago because of the game, and now it looks old and abandoned. That's why people call it Freak House. Next, we see another character, Martha, who gets into an argument with her gym teacher and is punished. Spencer and his friend also get caught for cheating on homework and are punished too. Bethany, on the other hand, is talking on a video call during class, so her teacher sends her out. All four of them are sent to the school basement as punishment. Their task is to remove staples from old papers. They don't want to waste their time there, so they start looking around and find an old video game. Thinking it might be fun, they connect the game to a screen. They started playing the game. As they played, the game suddenly stopped, and the four of them were pulled into the game one by one. They found themselves in a jungle, and to their surprise, they had transformed into the characters they had chosen. Spencer now become a strong and muscular man. Martha, who was shy, had turned into a brave and skilled fighter. Bethany, who loved fashion, had become a middle-aged professor. Spencer's tall friend had now become a short biologist. They were all confused and surprised by their new appearances. Bethany walked toward the water to see her reflection, but suddenly, a huge animal attacked her and swallowed her. After a few moments, she fell from the sky and landed back on the ground. That's when they noticed 3 black marks on their arms, which meant they had 3 lives in the game. Bethany had just lost 1 life. Soon, more animals started chasing them, and they ran for their lives. Just when they were in danger, a man arrived in a car and saved them. He explained that they were now in the game called Jumanji. He told them about the villain, who had stolen a diamond from the jaguar statue. The man handed Spencer the stolen diamond and said that to end the game, they needed to return the diamond to its original place. Before leaving, the man also gave them a map. At first, it looked blank, but Bethany, now very intelligent, was able to read it. She explained that part of the map was missing. Suddenly, Spencer touched his arm, and a screen appeared, showing each person's strengths and weaknesses. Spencer was very strong and fast, with no weaknesses. His friend could communicate with animals, but his weakness was cake. If he ate it, he would die. Martha was skilled in fighting and dancing, while Bethany's strength was map reading. As they realized they were stuck in the game, a group of bikers suddenly attacked them. They all worked together to fight back. When a biker was about to harm Bethany, Martha jumped in and defeated him using her combat skills. Spencer, who was now strong, carried his friend on his shoulders and ran to escape. While running, they reached a waterfall with no way out except to jump. But before they could, Martha was shot and lost a life. She fell from the sky moments later, just like Bethany had. Spencer's friend got angry and blamed him for their situation. He pushed Spencer, causing him to fall into a pit and lose a life too. When Spencer returned, they realized they couldn't waste time fighting. They needed to work together and play the game properly to survive and escape. Following the map, they made their way to a market. Spencer's friend was feeling hungry, so he accidentally ate a piece of cake. But since cake was his weakness, he immediately lost a life. After a few moments, he fell from the sky and came back to life. They all knew that everyone had only 3 lives, so they had to be careful. In the market, a young boy approached them and said, "Welcome to Jumanji." He led them to a mysterious room and warned them, "If you blink, you will die." Inside the room, there was a huge snake inside a box. Spencer realized that they had to solve a puzzle by maintaining eye contact with the snake. Bethany, now in the form of a professor, confidently said she could do it. But when she sat in front of the snake, she got scared. The snake then attacked Martha, but Spencer quickly grabbed its mouth and stopped it. They found a piece of paper inside the box, which had a small elephant drawn on it. The paper also had instructions that said, "When you see the elephant, start moving." But they felt like this wasn't enough information to complete their journey. Just then, the villain's men arrived and attacked them. Soon, the villain himself appeared and demanded Spencer return the diamond. But before anything could happen, a boy suddenly rescued them and led them away. This boy is Alex, the same boy who had disappeared into the game 20 years ago. Alex used smoke to distract the villains and took them to a hidden cave. Inside, they faced several dangers, including sharp, white blades and a deep water pit filled with giant crocodiles. Somehow, they managed to escape safely. Inside the cave, Alex told them his story. He had been trapped in the game for 20 years and couldn't find a way out. He also revealed that he only had 1 life left. left, so he had to be very careful. That's when the group realized that the missing part of their map wasn't an object. It was actually Alex himself. They were supposed to find him in the game. Now that they had Alex, they were one step closer to completing the game. Their next challenge was to cross a transportation shed. If they successfully made it through, they would reach the mountain where they needed to return the diamond and finish the game. If we cross this place, we can reach the mountain where we need to put the diamond. When they get there, two guards are standing in the way. They can't go in front of them because they have to protect their lives and they don't have any weapons. So they decide to send Martha to distract the guards since she is the only girl in the group. Martha goes to the guards but acts weird. She doesn't know how to pretend properly. Then the guards play a song. Since Martha is a dancer fighter, as soon as she hears the music, she attacks the guards. She fights them easily and has fun doing it. After that, they go to a shed. They need to take something from there, a helicopter. The plan is to escape using it. Alex is asked to fly the helicopter because no one else knows how, but he refuses, saying, No, I can't. I only have one life left, and I can't take such a big risk. Spencer convinces Alex to fly it. As they escape, the villain's men chase them. Alex flies the helicopter through the mountains, but big wild horses follow them. Then, Gino damages the helicopter's fan. Spencer climbs up and somehow fixes it. As the helicopter flies higher, Spencer's friend suddenly realizes that the diamond has fallen from his bag. The problem is that big dangerous animals are near the diamond. So, Spencer pushes his friend towards it. All the big animals started chasing Spencer's friend. While they were busy, Spencer quickly grabbed the diamond. Alex also helped save his friend, but unfortunately, the animals attacked and killed him. When he came back to life, he fell from the sky. Alex quickly turned the helicopter around, and Spencer caught his friend's hand just in time, saving him. They finally reached the mountain and were very happy. But suddenly, a mosquito bit Alex, and he fainted. No one wanted to lose him, so Bethany gave her lifeline to Alex. This saved Alex. But now Bethany only had one life left. They continued their journey and reached a place with a mosquito statue. They thought everything was going to be easy, but Spencer said, I will go first to check. As soon as he moved ahead, many animals attacked him. When he came back to life, he told his friends, this path is too dangerous. We can't go the same way. I have an idea. We should take different paths. As they walked on different roads, Spencer's friend found a huge elephant. Meanwhile, the villain captured Bethany and told Spencer, give me the diamond or I will kill her. At that moment, Spencer's friend, who had the diamond, appeared riding the big elephant. Suddenly, many cheetahs attacked him and the diamond slipped from his hands, flying into the air. The villain let go of Bethany. Martha told Spencer, you go up, I'll get the diamond. Spencer quickly grabbed a bike and started climbing the mountain at full speed without stopping. Martha saw the diamond on the ground, but the villain had also arrived. To distract him, she deliberately stepped on a snake, which bit her. When she came back to life, she threw the diamond into the air toward Spencer. Spencer caught the diamond and placed it in the cheetah statue, but nothing happened. Then they remembered. They had to say the name of the game to finish it. They all started shouting, Jumanji, Jumanji. Suddenly, the forest's curse disappeared and Jumanji became green again. The villain also vanished. Then, the same man they met at the beginning of the game appeared. He thanked them for saving Jumanji and shook hands with everyone. As soon as he did, they all returned to their world. Back in the basement, they noticed Alex was missing. When they went to find him, they saw his house was beautifully decorated. Alex came out and greeted them. Alex explained, the game sent me back to the time when I first disappeared. Now, I am married and have a daughter. I named her Bethany because, in the game, Bethany saved my life. They all became good friends. In the end, Spencer's friend broke the game, destroying Jumanji forever. And with that, the story ends.